Hello, dear children. Today, we are going to hear a beautiful Bible story about faith, patience, and a joyful promise from God. This is the story of Abram and how God always keeps his promises. Long, long ago, in a land called Haran, there lived a good man named Abram. Abram came from a family that loved God. He was a descendant of Noah through Noah's son Shem. Abram trusted God and tried to live a good and faithful life. One day, God spoke to Abram. God said, "Leave your country, leave your family, and go to a land that I will show you." It was a big command. Abram did not know where he was going, but he trusted God. Abram obeyed God. He packed his things and began his journey. His wife Sarai went with him, and his nephew Lot came along too. Abram was 75 years old, but he trusted God and followed his voice. Abram and Sarai grew older. They had many blessings, but one thing was missing. They had no children. Sometimes this made them feel sad, but they still trusted God and continued to pray. One night, God spoke to Abram in a vision. Abram said, "Lord, you have given me no child. Who will be my heir?" Abram spoke honestly to God, just like a friend speaks to a friend. God took Abram outside. God said, "Look up at the sky. Count the stars if you can." Abram looked up. There were so many stars. Then God said, "So shall your family be." Abram believed God. Many years passed. Abram and Sarai were still waiting, still praying, still trusting. They did not give up on God's promise. They believed that God would do what he had said. When Abram was 99 years old, God appeared to him again. God said, "My covenant is with you. You will be the father of many nations." Abram bowed low, filled with awe and wonder. Then God said something special. "Your name will no longer be Abram. Your name will be Abraham, because Abraham means father of many nations." God had a big plan. God also spoke about Abraham's wife. "Your wife's name will no longer be Sarai. Her name will be Sarah, because Sarah would become a mother of nations." God said, "I will bless Sarah, and she will have a son, a baby boy." This was wonderful news. Abraham fell on his face and laughed. He thought, "Can a man of 100 years really have a child?" But his laughter was full of amazement, not doubt. God said, "Sarah will surely have a son, and you will name him Isaac." Isaac means laughter, because this baby would bring great joy. One hot day, Abraham was at the door of his tent. Suddenly, he saw 3 visitors. Abraham ran to them, bowed low, and welcomed them kindly. Abraham offered them water to wash their feet. He brought food and made them comfortable. Abraham showed love and kindness to his guests. One of the visitors said, "I will return next year, and when I do, Sarah will have a son." Sarah was listening from inside the tent. Sarah laughed quietly to herself. She thought, "I am old. My husband is old. How can this be?" But nothing is too hard for God. Just as God promised, he visited Sarah. God did exactly what he said he would do. Sarah became pregnant and had a baby boy. Abraham was very old, but God kept his promise. Their hearts were filled with joy and laughter. They named their baby Isaac, just as God had said. Isaac brought happiness to their home. God's promise had come true. Years later, Isaac looked up at the stars, and he remembered the promise of God, because God always keeps his promises. And that is the story of Abraham's joyful promise. Remember, children, no matter how long it takes, God keeps all his promises. See you in the next Bible story. God bless you.